Yes.
No cameraman today.
We doing the iPhone. Filming on the iPhone. I got the Turtle Beaches on.
Shout out Turtle Beach.
Got the Turtle Beaches on. Let me get the volume cranked up in these motherfuckers.
Just that little shit right here.
You know, Jay Lash is gonna cut all this out. Nobody is gonna hear it anyway. Nobody is gonna hear this part.
All right, full day.
Yes, we here.
Any words before we begin?
You know, just a little preamble on some serious shit before we get into the goofiness that is this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised by the Breonna Taylor decision.
Fuck no.
I'm not surprised. They sent out a bulletin. Oh, there's the doggy. They sent out a bulletin that the city was in a state of emergency before they even announced the verdict or the decision. So that was telling you what was coming, right? Now I know it's a million more places you can go that's more informed and can speak on it better than us if you want to get the deep details of the case, the legal precedents and all of that. So we're not going to dive too deep into it today. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not surprised. All I gotta say is they gave us one. They arrested Chauvin. Mm-hmm. They wasn't about to give us. They
won't go give us two.
They won't go give us two.
Especially in the world that we live in today. Definitely not two.
Mm-hmm. They wasn't gonna give us two. Bro, your mic is mad low. Look at it.
I see. I just saw that. Hold on. Oh, it's a little bit better.
There we go.
I don't want it too loud though. There you go.
Right. But yeah, they wasn't gonna give us two. They wasn't gonna give us two. It wasn't happening. And to all the people out there who want to bring up the fact that the man was a drug dealer, I'm not even completely sure if the man who did the shooting was a drug dealer, because some reports I saw said that her drug dealer boyfriend was somebody she was dating 2 years ago that only she has a passing friendship with now. But that's besides the point. Somebody is a drug dealer, motherfucker. Ain't El Chapo sitting in prison safe and sound? And he is known to have had cops murdered, allegedly.
Right. And he done broke out.
But he in prison safe and sound, right?
Mm-hmm.
I rest my case.
Shit gotta change. That's all I'm gonna say.
For sure.
But let's get into this Tory Lanez.
And we'll put a annotation in there, like if you want to get straight to the Tory Lanez, you can skip to whatever time. Mm-hmm. That's what we'll do. But Tory Lanez, of course, we know the situation that's been surrounding him. You might need to turn your mic up some more.
Facts.
We know the situation that's been surrounding him. The alleged shooting of Megan Thee Stallion. We haven't heard from him. We heard from her. She came out, did a live, said everything she needed to say about it. We haven't heard from him, and then all of a sudden a tweet came out.
Right.
Said questions are going to be answered at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
On Instagram Live.
On the 25th. Right?
Right.
And what happened on the 25th? Did he hold a quarantine radio to address these allegations? No. He released the album.
Daystar.
He put out a motherfucking album. Trying to keep it clean in the first 5 minutes. Then in a few minutes we're going to start cussing like I don't know what.
Facts. 30 more seconds.
But anyway, he released the album.
We're trying to abide by the YouTube rules.
Yeah. Shit, we gotta look at the camera. But yeah, he oh my God. All I gotta say about this album is, well, to open it up, Tory Lanez was an artist that I would look at the same way I looked at Drake back in the day, right?
I never put Tory Lanez on that pedestal. I always thought he made good music, but never on that level of like a Drake or a Weeknd.
But that ain't what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about I look at him as he make music on the same level as them. I'm talking about when Drake first came out, Drake wasn't an artist that I liked. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't an artist that I liked. Go ahead. Take care of the animal. But what I mean is I looked at him like Drake is that even though I didn't like Drake's music, I heard enough potential in Drake's music for me to say maybe next time that'll be the album. Maybe next time. And it didn't happen with Thank Me Later, right? That was his first album, but I had heard the mixtape, what is it, So Far Gone? That's the one he started getting real big off of with Best I Ever Had and all that.
Right.
So it didn't happen with Thank Me Later. Didn't happen with Take Care, although Take Care, it kind of came about. It kind of started coming about because I liked the title track with Rihanna. I liked the motto until white people figured out what YOLO meant. You know, white people fucked that up. And then I liked the Kendrick, Bury Me Alive. You having a major malfunction over there? But I like the Kendrick interlude, "Bury Me Alive," right? Which it was because of Kendrick, not because of Drake. But when "If You're Reading This Is Too Late" came out, that was the turn. I was like, "That's what I've been waiting for. This is what I knew Drake could do." When it comes down to my taste,
that's honestly when I start actually listening to Drake music too.
Yeah.
I won't really listening to Drake before If You're Reading This Is Too Late.
That's what I mean when I say I looked at Tory Lanez like that. I looked at Tory Lanez as, I don't like this project, I don't like this project, I don't like this project, but I know he got it in him to make a project that I like. I think that this album right here is the point of no return on that. I think I'm done with that motherfucker now. I'm fucking finished because this shit is terrible. It was a terrible way to fucking address the situation. It was a terrible way to make music because most of the music on it sucks. It was bad. And it was at the worst possible time he could have done this type of shit from a PR standpoint.
I think it was terrible for all different reasons.
Okay, go into it.
I believe that Daystar as an album sounds okay. Just for the simple fact the production is great. They made sure his vocals and everything sounded great. But as far as how he handled the situation and how he talked about what happened and also dropping it during all of the Breonna Taylor, you know, everything that's going on, it was just a bad time for it all. Not to mention you shot a black woman.
Yeah, I mean, she says he did. He says he didn't, so he allegedly shot.
So, but
because niggas be sue happy, niggas be sue happy. We got to just use that allegedly word.
Allegedly, I need to remember that
for armor, like
facts. Allegedly, he's saying he didn't. Meg saying he did. He explains what happened in the song "Queen and Slim." Yo, Bentley, what's wrong with you?
There's somebody at the door, young dog. We leaving this in. It's nature.
But
can't help it.
I feel like it was a semi-okay album.
Right.
At the wrong time.
Right.
But we can go into more of that as we talk.
Yeah, so you want to do what I did the other night when I made the impromptu review and play some of the tracks. You can pull them up on the computer and play some of the reasons why. Because even though I hate this album, I do have 1.5 highlights. 1.5 highlights for me. The song, let's get the positives out of the way first. The song that I kind of like, for the simple fact that it kind of got away from the mundanity of him keeping on coming at people who he felt was disrespecting him through this situation, and coming at people who he and coming at people. Let me rewind that. Coming at people who he felt was disrespecting him and going against him when it comes to the Megan shooting allegation,
and
coming at her herself.
And from what he's saying in there, to me, it feels like the people he was closest to are like turning on him.
That's what I'm saying.
Just for the simple fact, and he's like, "Damn, you ain't even called me." Basically, what I'm getting from this nigga Tory, all he really saying is niggas could have called me if they really wanted to know what happened.
Everybody,
yo, come on with
the fuck. It's 10 minutes into this now. I can curse. What the fuck?
Yeah, but like the song Just Got It Done, I don't think it's an amazing song by any stretch when it comes down to the lyrical content and the subject matter, but the misconception that every song that's ever made has to be an amazing lyrical and amazing subject matter type song, that's not something I go by. Because a song can be good without that shit. Just Got It Done is one of those.
It is so many songs that can be good without any lyrical appeal. But
I mean, that song that Megan and Cardi B sample has no lyrical appeal. It's just a bunch of holes in this house.
There's some holes in this house.
But I'm not going, like I said, I'm not a hater of Tory Lanez. I'm glad that he is getting paid off his music because the music is fucking terrible. So if you can find somebody who will pay and buy this shit or pay to stream it or whatever, congratulations to you because it's bad. But Just Got It Done, it's a fun, bouncy type of song that I admittedly would have rather have heard Drake do it, but Tory Lanez did it fine. You can play a snippet of that you want to. Pull it on up.
Word.
Quarantine. Well, damn it, Bob, I will be a
See, this is fun type shit.
It's a good. That's what I'm saying. It's a great sounding song. It sounds like this can make something move.
That piano loop is tight as fuck.
This sounds like a hit.
But
it sounds great.
But it's coming from him at a time when nobody wants to hear anything from him that's outside of seriousness. And nobody wants to hear it in music. Right. They want to hear him make an actual statement about it. Right?
I really only listened to this album because I was never going to listen to it. Like, I didn't know it was coming out. I won't go and touch this fucking album, but I wanted to hear whether he was going to really tell what happened.
Right.
And he did it kind of in one of the songs. I'm going to play a little bit of it. It's the Queen and Slim.
Okay, go ahead. I don't remember much about that song because I hated it so much.
Right.
Like,
but
I'm just going to tell you.
Overall, he was just going over the whole situation and saying, Kylie or whatever. I'm gonna put it in about a minute into the song. And also, this is a Chance the Rapper bite.
Yeah, we're going to get into that in a minute.
I don't know. My whole take on this, because he bit a lot of songs, and he did a lot of that saying other references to shit.
Right.
But if you gon' diss niggas, that shit can go. But that's the song. He explains it. If you want to hear it, it's called Queen and Slim. You can listen to it a little bit more.
Right.
But My Druggie, Love Me, Let's Get Lost by Chance the Rapper. That's off Acid Rap.
Yeah.
Stole a Song. If you gonna diss a nigga,
said he was irrelevant.
Right. And you gonna go take the fucking style of his song? Because he damn near taking the same words. If you really want to be honest.
Shout out to Turtle Beach. Oh shit!
Right.
I just muted the turtle beaches. Turn them up so I can hear the show going on. But anyway, everybody who has ever heard this knows I'm no Chance the Rapper fan.
Right.
Right? Not at all. Right?
And that song is Lost.
Right.
I've had to go find the name of it. It's Chance the Rapper Lost.
Ain't no I'm no Chance the Rapper fan. I don't think he is good at all. Matter of fact, I think that but this is not about me ranting about Chance the Rapper. I was about to get off track. Mm-hmm. So, but you could never, ever, from your position, call Chance the Rapper irrelevant, bro. Chance the Rapper is more relevant than you've ever been.
A nigga who done made $6 million off 3 hats.
Off of fucking hats.
A hat with the fucking number 3 on it.
$6
million.
Chance the Rapper is more relevant than you have ever been, bro. Chance the Rapper,
even with the shitty album, the fucking album that is shit.
What's that shit called?
Upon
the Big Day?
Shit.
The Big Day?
The Big Shit. He is still more relevant than Tory Lanez.
And the thing about it is, when we talking about Chance the Rapper, bro, Chance the Rapper at least has his own fucking style.
Right.
I might not like his music, but at least when I hear
But at least it's his.
Yes. I'm listening to this shit and I'm hearing fucking, if I'm not hearing fucking Great Value Drake, then I'm hearing the fucking Dollar Tree version of Weekend.
Right.
On that Look How God Works joint. Nigga, I go to the Dollar Tree, I get those Sunbeam batteries that you have to buy 2 days later after you use them. And I saw that this fucking fake-ass Weekend flow that you use on the shelf next to those batteries for $1. Nigga, you out there got the Dollar Tree Weekend flow, the Great Value Drake flow, and then you want to go in here and you want to fucking start stealing lines from Tupac and Jay-Z?
Right.
Have you lost your fucking mind, dude? You don't go up there and start messing around with iconic fucking tracks. Death Around the Corner and Straight Ballin'. The How Can I Survive When You're 165 in the city where the skitty niggas die. What the fuck are you doing?
Right.
You leave that shit out of this.
Even if this nigga wasn't in no situation like he is, you still don't go and fuck with those songs.
And then,
just for the simple fact, if you respect rap and you respect what these artists have put out and what they've done for the rap game, you don't go touch those. You don't go touch classics.
That's what I'm saying. If you say, I'm about to ether you, or you say, I'm getting cream, that's one thing.
Yeah.
You just using the word that these artists have entered into the lexicon. Because that's what they've done. They made something that was so impactful with Cream by Wu-Tang and Ether by Nas that the words are just now part of the hip-hop language.
Right.
But that's not biting. Bro, but when you bite, when you say I got young niggas getting at me, so-and-so spitting at me, that's not something we associate with you.
I say
that's Heart of the City by Jay-Z. That's a classic fucking song. Leave it alone.
Facts. I say if you go and take some shit word for word, then that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
I can't even remember. Like, I hate this album so much. I cannot remember the tracks where he bit these lyrics. You'll have to go listen to it yourself, but I know it's there because I listened to this album 3 times, which is 2 more times than I've listened to any other Tory Lanez album.
Right.
And this is...
And I mean, in this Tory Lanez albums I like the Chicks Tape 5, I fucked with that one. I ain't even gonna lie, but this shit, I don't know. Even the critics are saying this shit is bad, though. The critics are saying this shit is an awful album.
This is the thing about the critics, man. Not to say that I disagree with them, but are there reasonings for saying that this album is bad? Is that because he's got a bad public image right now, or is it because they actually think it's bad?
I actually think it's because he got a bad public image right now. Because I believe if he wanted none of this shit with Megan Thee Stallion, like if it was just normal old Tory Lanez, this shit would be going dumb.
I don't think so, because
I honestly think that the critics wouldn't just break it down as much as they would.
But then, hold on. I do gotta give it. The critics have never liked Tory Lanez albums.
For real?
I've looked through them and looked through the reviews. Most of his albums have horrible reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them have god awful reviews, bro. Like, so I ain't even. Maybe I take that back because they haven't. But you gotta, when it's something involving a bad public image, even though a critic is supposed to be impartial and they're supposed to be unbiased when it comes to things like that, they still let that sway their opinions.
Even
I've seen
you got to think about who this beef shit is with right now. It's with Megan Thee Stallion, one of the hottest female rappers out right now.
And like, I'll give an example. It's not about Tory Lanez. It's about Grand Theft Auto 5, right? When Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, the person who gave it a review for, I think, GameSpot, said that they would have gave it a 10 out of 10, but since you can kill prostitutes and take your money back after you do the prostitution shit in Grand Theft Auto, they deducted a whole point. It ain't have nothing to do with the game. It had something to do with their political views. Right? So that's what I was saying. That's why I brought up, did they really do it because they thought the album was bad? But I take that back on Tory Lanez critical reception part, because they've always received his albums poorly.
Facts.
Right? So, but the thing about it is, I'll say this, like I said, I'm not a hater of Tory Lanez himself. I hate his music. I'm to the point where I hate his music. But in my opinion, at least, the music or the songs in which he's rapping, that shit is a fuck sight more listenable than the ones that he sings on.
Right.
The ones that he sings on are fucking terrible, bro.
Actually, one of the songs I actually like on the album, just for the simple fact of how it sounds, is the Solar Drive at Night. And that's one of his singing songs.
I'll give you an example of one of the ones I don't like. You can play it if you want to.
Right.
It was Friends Become Strangers. Now, with Friends Become Strangers, when I saw the title, I was thinking like, okay, he's about to address this in a serious way. And I was thinking rap, because you're a fucking rapper.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he's about to get on here, rap about how people he thought were with him turned against him. But this is what I got.
And this is that normal Tory Lanez singing.
This shit terrible. Bro, what the fuck? Why are you even fucking singing, bro? Why?
This is the singing song I like. Just off the strength that this is actually a good song. I believe it's a good song.
And when I did the other review by myself, it was only up for a day because we're doing this. I said we had to bring you in because you would have a way more impartial view on this shit than me.
Right.
I
don't know. I just think it's actually some songs up here that actually sound good. But due to the fact of the situation that he's in and the time that it's around, it makes the music bad. Because you can't even listen to it the same.
Right.
This is like, let's say Honda make a new car, right?
Yeah.
You buy that new Honda. You start seeing that motherfuckers Hondas is blowing up.
Right.
You gonna be like, hold on, I might not fuck with this like I think I do. That's how I feel about this album. I don't fuck with it like I think I do. Just for the simple fact I'm like, this nigga crazy. He out here shooting bitches. I'm serious, bro. That nigga's out here shooting bitches. I can't listen to this. I mean, damn, bro. Like, you could have been joking. Like, you really out here shooting bitches. And you ain't just shooting bitches. You shooting fine bitches. Like, why you shooting fine bitches? What's wrong with you, Tory? You shot one of the finest bitches. Like,
this is the thing, man.
I don't know.
When it came down to him addressing this, the shooting itself,
he did it poorly.
He did do it poorly. Not when it comes down to him talking shit about people and dissing people who called him out about it. addressing the shooting itself. He's regurgitating internet conspiracy theories.
Right.
I'm talking about,
honestly, in probably about 50% of this album, he's talking about the shooting every song. Every song. And it's kind of making it seem like this nigga is apologizing and then trying to get her back and then saying he didn't do it.
right.
Saying Kylie was looking good that night.
50% of the time, he talked about it every time.
50% of the time he talked about it every time. The other 50% was, I don't know.
If anybody hasn't seen Anchorman, they go get that one. The nigga with the stinking cologne on said 75% of the time it works every time. But anyway,
Oh no, bro, this nigga Tory, this nigga's just different.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he was regurgitating internet conspiracy theories on here, like how you shot and hit no bones and tendons. How you identify me if you got shot from behind?
The people from the hospital that Meg was at even came out and said she suffered a gunshot wound. So that's already debunked.
He shot her, bro.
Debunked.
And I'm saying, and then on top of that, and the worst one that he did was when he started talking that dumb shit about my baby mama black.
Yeah,
My sister black, my mama black. So how could y'all say I was... Motherfucker, a lot of people who fuck up black women and fuck up any woman in general have all types of women that they love in their lives. And that don't mean you love them all.
Right.
Shit, just because you wouldn't shoot your mama don't mean you wouldn't shoot Megan.
I just... Allegedly. I don't know. I do want to get into that Money Over Fallout, though. That was it's 2 diss tracks up here. Sorry, but I had to.
Right.
And Money Over Fallout.
Money Over Fallout, that's the one where he was just basically telling people to take them... Don't take me off the deluxe version of the album. Take me off the
whole shit. Because he basically saying, I'm the reason that you got where you at.
You ain't selling albums. Shut the fuck up. These women... Go ahead.
I'm going to just go into some of the people that he dissed. He dissed Kalani. He dissed JoJo.
Yep.
He dissed Bun B, J.R. Smith,
Bun
and
B,
Chance the Rapper.
You should be ashamed of yourself for trying to talk shit about a legend like Bun B when motherfucker you ain't even made one album that I would consider to be as good as mediocre to me. And you gonna talk about Bun B? Oh, he said something about you shooting me. Of course, nigga, he from Texas. He from Houston. Well, he from Port Arthur. But he represent Houston. That's where she from. Of course he gonna have her fucking back.
Right, and I'm pretty
nigga,
sure...
because you did it, allegedly.
Allegedly. But this nigga's dissing everybody. It's kind of making me feel like this nigga feels guilty.
Right.
Because if I'm in a situation and I know I didn't do it, I'm not about to be sitting up here dissing everybody. And I probably would have made a song like, I ain't shooting
Think
this
about
bitch.
if I'm in a situation and I know I didn't do it, motherfuckers would have knew that I didn't do it too.
Rip.
Right?
Off rip. I didn't shoot
They
him.
wouldn't have no fucking leeway to think I did it.
I don't know.
And my lawyer on the album, what does he say? That they say I can't talk about it, but then he spends the whole album talking about it. Come on.
He said, and he was even saying that, like, I'm not convicted. I don't know.
Bruh.
Tory Lanez, stop shooting bitches. Allegedly. Stop fucking making songs.
Hold on. The funniest thing that I heard on this album, I just remembered it.
What?
When the motherfucker actually was so fucking in his feelings that he addressed the niggas that was calling him short. Right?
Oh, yeah.
The nigga
bro.
said,
I'm not 5'3", I'm 5'7".
Nigga, that's short too.
I'm weak.
Nigga, I was fucking 5'7" when I was like 12. Nigga, what the
I ain't
fuck?
even 5'7" now, so fuck it. I mean, shit, Tory, we both short, nigga. Deal with it. Motherfuckers don't care, nigga. You short.
They calling me 5'3", but I'm 5'7". Come
But
on, man.
I don't know.
Come the fuck on.
It's a lot of shit going on with this Tory and Megan shit, and I'm for one would like to see motherfuckers come out with the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I want to see. I mean, I'm pretty sure Meg not lying. Because who the fuck would lie about getting shot?
I saw the wounds. Something happened.
Something happened.
I saw the wounds, but
I don't know whether it was fucking security, the other bitch that was in the car, somebody else, Tory. I know she ain't shoot her fucking self, so I just want to see what's gonna be the end all be all.
Man, this whole situation, bruh, dude, like, you shouldn't be so intimidated by a woman because she 5'10" and you 5'3" that you have to pull the blicksies out. The blickies.
I don't know. But I'm going to say what I think happened.
All right, go ahead.
All right. I'm going to use some of the shit that he said in the actual album, too.
Right.
This nigga was like, he fell asleep at Jordan Wood's crib.
Who the fuck is that?
Bro, she fine. That's all you need to know.
I don't know who that is.
She's fine as shit. That's all you need to know.
Is it Jordan
She is a
Woods?
baddie. That's Carl Anthony Towns' girlfriend.
I've never heard
But
of her. She
he
an
was there
Instagram
from
chick or
she like
something?
Instagram model. Nigga was over there. Ended up going to Kylie house. Kylie was looking good that night. Meg got mad at him. They was beefing. Got in the car. Left. Going somewhere else. She was talking shit to that nigga. He didn't like it. He pulled the strap. Fucking was just talking shit. I'm pretty sure he won't go shoot her. Gun went off by accident. Shot her in the foot. He was like, oh shit, I'm sorry. But we gonna fix it. We gonna fix it. And by that time, the police was coming around. Meg mad. He mad. So I basically think he didn't mean to shoot her, but he did it anyway.
Pull the gun out?
I mean, bro, she probably said something crazy to this nigga. You never know. I'm not sure what happened. I won't dare.
You have
I'm
to
going
say
by
some
what
hell of a crazy shit to me for me to pull the gun out.
That's a fact. But
Like-
I mean, you got this nigga. It's Tory Lanez. It's fucking Tory Lanez.
Bruh. He probably want to fucking behead me for the way I talk about him. He want to just shoot a bitch over whatever they had. The way I talk about him, he probably want to have me up there with a guillotine and shit in the gallows like this right here, bro.
Nigga,
Like,
pull it, nigga, head off, nigga.
Fuck that
But
shit.
I don't know. You got any closing thoughts about this Tory Lanez stuff?
Yeah, man. I got a closing thought about it, bro. Like, besides the whole shooting thing, bruh, you suck at making music. Like, besides the shooting, your music is motherfucking trash, bruh. That's my closing thought about it, bruh. Like, your ass, I ain't gonna say to stop and give up. That's some bullshit to say to somebody, especially somebody that's successful with it like you. Mm-hmm. But, nigga, your shit is motherfucking dog shit, bro. Some pure ass fucking sewage, bro. I had to go listen to other music. It was 2:00 in the morning. I'm listening to your bullshit album for the second time in a day, nigga. Putting myself through Chinese torture. I had to go listen to other music for a whole nother hour to rinse the fucking dirty scent of your album off me. That's what I gotta say about it.
Me, Tory? I don't think he that bad. Just stop shooting bitches. That's it.
All right.
Enough with Tory Lanez.
Yep.
Let's get on to some actual good music
That we like.
Tsunami Dave. Tsunami Season 2020.
I mean, we talked about this artist a few times, of course. We talked about his mixtape or his album, Tsunami Talk.
Yep.
We talked about his song, Dolphin. We talked about his song,
Issues with
Issues.
him and Benji's Too Dirty.
What's his other song we talked about? Lil Bucky.
Yep, Lil Bucky.
The one that sounded like a Juvenile track.
Mm-hmm.
Now he has a new album out. And, man,
This shit is great.
when you
This shit is great.
when you talk about these type of albums, the type of music that he makes, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people will go into this thinking that it's not gonna have like lyrical substance.
No, they will go into that.
That's what they'll think, because he makes the new wave of music that's, most of the artists who make this shit is more about how it sounds than what they're saying.
It's more melodic than lyrical. But this shit is melodic and lyrical. You just gotta hear it. And I was talking about this and how music and shit work, how I think the shit work. If you don't like certain music, I don't think you understand it. Cause I think a lot of people that listen to certain songs, they just don't understand the music. They don't understand what they saying. They not listening correctly.
Right.
And they be like, I don't fuck with it.
Right.
Cause I done listened to so many songs.
It can be, you can not fuck with a song because you don't like how it sounds. Like with me, 99% of country music, I don't care what they're saying, because it sounds like
dog shit
to me. Like, I
fuck with country music.
I can say objectively that the music is good. Like I can say the guitar sounds nice, the banjo or whatever the fuck is happening on there, but subjectively it's not for me. And I can't blame people, but if you like the new wave of hip hop, I don't see how it's any way that you couldn't like this. Like it's he goes from, to me, this is how the album flowed. Let me just do it like this. The album flowed like everything was going well and fine through the first 4 tracks. Right? I was feeling the vibe of the album. But to me, when track 5 kicked in, shit went into turbo drive, bro. Like shit went into.
I'm gonna play a little bit of track 5.
That's my shit. This guitar riff,
this song is called Back Ends.
Guitar loop.
The crashes to the shit. Get that back in. That nigga's filled with dope. Then this bitch, I know that he a hoe. I told Pistol he can't fall cause he done crashes to the shit. Do a show, get that back in.
I got my Birkin in this bitch. Think it's filled with dope. No, ain't nothing but ratchets in this bitch.
So please don't let that pussy get. I know she a freak bitch for sure. Ha ha. Cause she let me hit go. I fed it in the figure 4. Don't play with let off shots. All you pussies is bullet holes. I turned it up but not spark in my crash. I think I'm itching up. I told her bitch I love. She let me fuck. Now I forget it. She thought I was gonna rush it, but I couldn't easily flip my mama catching on to me. Yeah,
pause that. Gotta give niggas a reason to go listen to the album.
That's a fact.
But just when I was listening to it and it came to that song and that guitar came on, I was like, yep. I was like, watch. I got that type of intuition that I'm rarely ever wrong. I've been wrong before. The most famous, now people probably gonna hate me for this.
What?
But the most famous fucking example I can think of when I was wrong,
I think I know what you're talking
about how I was gonna feel about a song when from hearing the build up to when the song started.
Song cry?
No, I knew I wasn't gonna like that bullshit. Like,
I was about to say.
You might be surprised when I see this.
What?
Hold on. When I heard that, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling. I was like, oh, this is about to go so hard. Get to the track. When that beat dropped and Rick Ross started rapping, I was like,
who the fuck you think you fucking with? I'm the
I was
fucking
like,
boss.
man, what?
745, white on white, that's fucking Ross.
I was like, this shit is. I didn't say it was trash. I didn't think Hustling, and still don't think Hustling was trash. But when it went from what I heard with at the beginning, it just was. I thought it was gonna be here, and it kind of got to here, but it won't here.
It didn't meet the criteria.
But this one, when I heard that guitar going, I was like, yeah, watch.
Honestly,
and next
this
thing
shit
you know,
sound like some fucking Black Boy Fallout Boys type shit.
Punk
like, this is some new rap punk. Bro, if you did a whole fucking album of beats that was just like that and just had fire ass songs going over them, I wouldn't be mad.
Mm-hmm. That joint, before I knew it, I had listened to it like 5 times. I was like,
that's what this album does to you, bro. Like, I sat here. I'm gonna go over my track now.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite track on this is For Life. Well, it's really like the whole album is my favorite.
Man, I can tell you my 3 favorites. But just if we're gonna do favorites, my favorites is this one.
Yep, Back Ends.
I'm Ready,
Mm-hmm.
and it depending on if you listen on SoundCloud, it's called Hell in a Cell, but on Apple Music, it's called Kiss and Tell. It's the last track on the album. But go ahead.
My favorites on this album is For Life, Ready, VV's, Dolphin, and Back Ends, which is 50% of the album.
Right.
The whole album is great, but the 5 songs that I just named are like complete standouts. Like, the shit is crazy. I'm about to play a little bit of For Life. And it's gonna be hard for me not to play this whole fucking song, because
I like this shit too, bro. Like, it's about to go. It's about to go. It's about to go. Listen.
I like the way you make me feel. You want the forever, I fucked you right in the truck. We said some things and we know that we can't take them back. My uncle told me to stop taking them, but he relapsed. I know sometime I know that one we can't get it back.
this shit is just...
This is what I like.
This shit is great on so many levels.
I like this.
You made me feel some type of way.
I'm gonna go on stop before I listen to the whole shit.
When he get to them parts where he steps up the octaves, that's the part. That's my favorite part of the track right there.
He knows what he's doing. He knows how this shit needs to sound. I'm gonna go Ready. This is another one of my favorites.
I couldn't believe this.
You couldn't
I
believe
couldn't believe it. This sounds like a real R&B track.
This is an R&B track, bro. That shit crazy.
I said I'm ready to make you mine, no. You so fine now, I guess you in my mind, no.
That shit is so fire. This is that shit.
That's my favorite part.
Put that joint out with that iron.
Get my pussy away.
My time, no. Get my pussy away, I'ma drop out with that iron, no. And you don't nigga, no.
Hey,
and then
give me some of that Hell in the Cell, man.
I'm gonna get this one real quick though, because you know,
VV's
Trelly Trail on the track with Dave. This shit is great. I ain't gonna play that much of this one. I'll just play a little bit of this one, and I'll go to Kiss and Tell / Hell in the Cell.
You had to get a stretch in.
I don't care about ABC or D, I just want VVS. When a bitch they suck my dick in the back of the car, go give me a test. She don't know that I'm off the drink, I'ma hit from the back down right on the record. She wanna fuck the day, I don't know, I gotta see her, bitch, gotta check my schedule. I seen that I could've died today, I was gonna walk with the 30 years, gonna feel more pain than Roderick Wade. I don't ask, I don't play no game.
Niggas was gonna feel more pain than Roderick Wade.
Oh, that's the Rod
Wade. Alright, this is Kiss and Tell / Hell in the Cell.
Nigga, this beat
is going dumb.
When I love these type of shits, because halfway through each verse, on each fucking kick drum hit, a piano stab is there. You listen to that shit closely.
Looking at the clock, cause they always look for 12. Shorty can't get my number, cause you always copping G's. 30 tucked up in my drawers, but you see it through the jeans. What you mean? Certain things paid the way for me to live this life. I was on probation, but I'm still hit it state to state. My brother out on bond, but he's never scared of pistol play. Too dirty be the game, put them in the box.
This is featuring Too Dirty.
They be wild and hit the same. Say, fuck them ass, what you think they gonna do? If I tell them go get your ass, real deal stepper, they gon' slide and put it on the tab. Yeah, I'm in love with touching money, so I never buy no wedding ring. But my brother said that, but you know I won't say a thing. I just bought a chopstick to do some surgery. What's that smell coming out the bag? Get you higher than a perky beat. Said bitch you wasn't stained, but I already know you lurking. I'ma paint the face, then call her Mona Lisa. What these niggas talking about?
You ain't smoking reefer. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part.
Playing. All these niggas really lame. What I'm really saying. If you listen to my rap,
You can make some bread.
I don't like to talk, but this chopper really talk a lot. We gon' run up in this crib, and we talking large amounts. We was trapping on the north, but we took it to the south. Niggas say it was a drop, I don't know what they talking about. I was down on my dick and niggas ain't give me shit. Wizzy spit, hit a lick, and you know it won't shit. I was riding around with cases in the
Nigga, stop. Nigga, like 2 fucking minutes. Still not done.
Hold on. Listen to this nigga flow. Listen to this nigga flow right here.
Hold on.
I just hit a lick for 6s and touchdown. This is talk down on me, but I'm up now.
Probably bust down that P until I get that P.
I just thought my mom was proud of. I know she proud of me. Boys, they be talking down. I know they proud of me. Cut a nigga head off. Don't for me to see it.
Nigga said probably bust down a P until I get a P.
Bro.
Nigga was telling you that, motherfucker, I'll do what I have to do to get what the fuck I need to get. Probably bust down a P, a pound.
I probably bust down AP until I get AP. I probably bust down a pound until I get Audemars Protect.
And what do they call those watches?
APs. I
Bust
probably
down
bust down
AP.
APs. I probably bust down AP until I get AP. Like,
listen to the album.
listen to this fucking album, please. That's Tsunami Dave, Tsunami Season, 10 songs, all of them fucking great. All of them great. Thumbs up to you, Tsunami Dave. I'm ready to make you mine, no.
That's the heat, man.
You're so fine, I'll undress you in my mind, no. I hope you're messy. I don't wanna waste my time, no. Get my pussy away, I'ma draw down with that I know.
Oh, y'all know what time it is today. You know what?
Next artist.
Hold on, don't say his name. Don't say his name.
Facts.
Don't say his name yet. Because motherfuckers who listen to this should have better fucking known better and know who this is.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
They knew who was coming next.
Hey,
We ain't talked about it either.
hey,
I felt like we should just jump out with a song for real, for real.
jump out with a song.
Jump out with a song.
Jump out
which
with
number
that
you feeling?
2-6 West.
We're gonna let the voice tell you who this is.
Yeah. Views from the west end. Who is these new niggas flexing? Let a fuck nigga try to cross me. That'll be a smooth interception. Yeah. I love the hate. That should be fueling progression. You niggas knew we was destined. Now I gotta move with aggression. I can't get none of you niggas a pass. Just like I threw interception. Yeah.
This
I
nigga's
get to a
different.
bag, I'm on the move to the next one. I can put you boy on the chat list. I can put Jews in a net list. Yeah. These hoes choosing selecting. Yeah, and we usually the preference. Any young nigga this high speed truthfully. I bought a fan in the booth with me. I got a can in the booth with me.
fan in the booth with me.
Shit they could do with me. I don't see a soul that can handle me. Don't ever want they a fan of me. See through these niggas they glass me. You really had the audacity.
Stop it. Bruh,
Billboy Ran. East.
that's the name of the artist and the name of this album. These motherfuckers is dropping albums and songs like they got a fucking 50 clip on a fucking M16 just spraying death and destruction all over the place right now.
What
East.
I'm trying to figure out is how these artists that we just listened to,
Right.
Tsunami Dave, Billboy Ram, or anybody else we talk about on this show, how do they not get the recognition that they need?
They will.
When you got motherfuckers like Tory Lanez who can put out shitty albums. Cause that Tory Lanez album ain't fucking touching neither one of these albums.
This is why, bruh. Because these artists and we talking about Ville Boy now. Ville Boy, he making his own way.
Facts.
He making his own fucking way. They not going around and trying to copy niggas like Tory Lanez is doing.
Right.
Tory Lanez he really started blowing up when he started talking shit at Drake. And cause niggas was saying the shit you doing, I'd rather hear Drake do it.
Right.
Nobody gonna say that about this guy when he get famous.
Nah, cause he got it out of the mud. But
I'm talking about the album on here. When I first saw the fucking album and I saw the back cover with the credits, and I saw the production credits, right? I said, ain't no city production on here.
Right.
None. How's that gonna go? But when it comes down to an artist that knows how to construct their vision, you don't have to fucking doubt, because they gonna pick what they feel like goes best with what they're doing.
Right. He has an ear for the beats.
Right. Now, with this album, this one, the instrumental side of things was more laid back, more chilled out, more mellow. But then when you hear the fucking lyrics and the words and the vocals, that's where the ruggedness that you used to from his music came from.
It's not the beat now.
He don't even need the fucking instrumental to be constructed with ruggedness in mind. He could bring the
take a fucking chill ass beat and turn that shit to, nigga, we got this shit out the mud, nigga.
Views from the West saying, who are these new niggas flexing? Let a fuck nigga try to cross me, that'll be a smooth interception. Like, he's like, come on, man.
I'm gonna go it on. This is Lost Kids.
Oh, Brad. Even brought the singing voice out on this one. Listen to this beat. This sound like, I'm about to take your style right now. This sound like one of those tracks that when you watching one of the hood movies, this is when it's getting down to the end after everybody done been through all the shit and they just reflecting on the shit that they've been through in the hood.
This is the scene in fucking Boys in the Hood. Ice Cube got the 40 out and he just walked outside to go across the street. This is that scene.
After Ricky got killed.
Time and ticking, just imagine how my mama feel. The city been wildin', but
you better at that shit than me.
My days of drama filled, I'm lounging, counting down.
He good though. I saw the vision.
You had me highly confused. We played your games till you was finally amused. You lit a fight when you lose. It took us years to build this bridge, we let it burn in seconds. Too bad I'd rather earn your blessings than to learn that lesson. A fool for it, I let it be my demise. But on my grave, I do it every time. I need you all for me. It's just too hard for me.
Versatility.
You seem like
Versatility.
I mean, I'm just sitting here listening to it. We supposed to be talking about it.
I can't.
I'm wrapped
I don't know what to say.
I'm wrapped up in the song again.
I just want to listen at this point.
I'm driving on the way here. This shit blasted the whole time I'm on the way here. I've been listening to this album since it came out, really.
Right.
But then, again, when I knew we was going to do the full review, I listened to the album for like a full 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Almost at least one time a day. But then I'm sitting here ready to talk about the album, and I'm hearing the music, and I'm like, shit, I need to be quiet so I can listen to this.
Ville Boy, his music is some shit that I really just gotta listen to. Like, I have to listen.
Right.
Because it's like, this music will draw you in. He's just got the fucking shit that'll just make you go, did that nigga just say that? Like, as far as punchlines and everything.
Hell yeah.
He just knows what to say. I don't know how he does it. This shit is crazy.
I think that we need to play one more.
Yeah. Which one you got?
Let's establish 2007.
Fact.
Let's get that.
Beat stupid. This fucking instrumental is stupid. Dirty Katana.
Whenever he let something build up, you know you about to get punched in the fucking face with a song.
Drinking finesse. So many rappers talking like they run a city, nigga put it to rest. And even though I show love, it's something I shouldn't expect.
It's coming.
I done tried with so many people, it's a reason we wouldn't connect. You did shit I couldn't respect. Foot on your neck. I be staying low key until I gotta pull up and flex. And don't be asking if I'm good if you never pull up and check.
Here it come.
Cause I got some shit on my mind
Here it
that I
come.
couldn't put in the text. These niggas done took up the rest of my energy. I turn my back and they mention me. I don't keep too many friends with me. Don't call me bro, you ain't kidding me. Nothing
right
pure
here.
about your energy. Ain't no reason to pretend with me.
Yeah.
Don't come around, you ain't been with me. That's just the way that it's meant to be. I give a fuck about my enemies. I give a fuck if they feeling me. It don't matter how you niggas feel. I'm trying to make sure my people straight. I give a fuck about a rich meal. Young nigga high like the kitchen grill. Shout to get wet as a fishing reel. Niggas saying they gon' slide on me. Bitch, don't it look like I'm living still? Bitch, don't it look like I'm in the Ville? Bitch, don't it look like I'm in the hood? No, I can't crush no grams, nigga. Bitch, don't it look like it's in the wood? I just be wishing a nigga would. Hope you ain't thinking it's green, boy. I give a fuck.
Hope you ain't thinking it's green,
Niggas ain't fuck
boy.
my team,
Boy.
I only say what I mean, boy. Yeah,
This is-
making plays with my niggas and we split.
I like when he do that shit at the end when he just make it the same word like that boy, and he just keep going with
You
boy.
know, a lot of people who do that, they do that because they can't rhyme.
They can't, but he can clearly rhyme.
because he rhyming. Boy ain't what the rhyme is.
No.
He rhyming all the shit that came before boy. Boy is just the exclamation point.
At the end,
That's just the emphasis, bro. Like,
Ville boy, he done it again.
but these niggas, bro.
I don't know.
This shit is like reviewing their music is like a full-time job. It's a new William Price album coming out. It's a City Pyramids album we still gotta do.
Right.
It's a Kareem Tripp album that we still gotta do. It's a fucking Puma Zay album that we still have to do.
Right.
It's a Wolf Morpheus album that we still have to do.
And it's gonna get done.
And I know all of them ain't in as us, but they are collaborators.
Affiliated.
Like, we gotta do but it's gonna get done. Because
It's gonna get done.
If one thing you don't respect, you don't respect nothing else. You gotta respect the motherfucking music.
Right.
Because that's what we here for. You know what I'm saying?
Ville boy ran East. As always, great job.
Alright, man. Shit.
Great fucking job.
Let me go up in my Twitter feed, our Twitter feed real quick. Because I want to go out on something trippy. You know what I'm saying? I can't see how I'm looking, but I gotta be looking mad fucking crazy on the camera when I'm making these stupid looking facial expressions. I gotta be. Right, when I'm sitting over here looking like a motherfucking boomer trying to operate Twitter, and I'm not getting it done right now. Let me pull it up. GCM audio. Let me see what we gonna do. This is live and direct.
This is live, straight off the press.
Bruh. Hey, we're gonna make a YouTube advertisement too with a compilation of all the worst shit we ever said.
No, we should have left. If we was gonna do that, we should have left what we said about the Avengers in there. I know that was ages ago, but
Bro, I said it again I said it again when we was talking about 6ix9ine,
Facts.
so we can put that one in there.
we gonna put that one in there.
We're gonna make an advertisement with all of the worst shit we ever said and see if YouTube, now they don't fuck with us. They'll block us, ban us. They done been taking our views.
Copyright strike us.
Well, everything that, even shit with nothing in it has been, with only us talking has been copyright struck. If you look at our shit, copyright.
They can't stop us.
But we gonna see if them motherfuckers is spineless, ballless, and boneless enough to take our money and advertise us saying all type of wild shit on somebody videos. I just imagine somebody is going to watch a toy review, right? They click on the fucking video to watch a toy review, right? And the advertisement come up and they say, you can skip this ad in 5 seconds, and the first thing they see is faggot.
That's gonna be it. That's gonna be what starts it. This very moment. That very one is gonna be the beginning of that video. So watch out for that one, because that's coming very soon. That's coming very soon.
All right,
I for one actually can't wait for that.
we're gonna do that shit. Fuck them motherfuckers.
YouTube don't want us to
That's why
be rich off YouTube.
That's why we made a fucking video and sent it to the CEO, Susan.
I wonder if she liked that one.
Hello, Susan.
She ain't even seen. She ain't even got my video yet. So
We're gonna send you another video, Susan.
she get mine.
Roses, Susan. All right, we going out today. GCM Audio. He makes his audio and his fucking videos. Oh shit. My bad. I started it in the middle. But he got a track called Expanse. It's some, bruh. Have you ever seen one of those fucking videos where you can try to look for subliminal messages in it, bro, when all type of shapes and shit is going off on the screen? That's what one of these is, nigga.
Oh, like one of them Illuminati conspiracy
videos. I might be
videos.
indoctrinating myself into a cult by watching this, but I do love the music. Fuck what you talking about, man. I love electronic music. I listen to it all the time. When I play Forza, my favorite station is Hospital Radio. Hospital Records Radio. That's what I listen to all day when I play Forza. And that's what my man GCM Audio is on. He on that Hospital Records shit. So what we gonna do? We gonna just clip the YouTube video, and we gonna just stamp that whole shit onto the end of this. That's gonna be the outro. Should we do that? No, he got his. No, we ain't gonna do that. X that, because he got his own track on YouTube, so we don't need to do that. Just pull it up. Pull up Expanse by GCM Audio. Let's do an independent spotlight for that man right now.
Right.
Because I fucks with this shit.
It's on SoundCloud or YouTube.
Nah, it's on YouTube.
Okay.
It's on YouTube. You know why? Cyberpunk 2077 is about to come out, and all of his music just make me want to play that game even more. They should put him on the soundtrack. What y'all doing, CD Projekt Red? Put GCM Audio up on y'all shit. It's called Expanse. Turn it down though. It's mad loud. Look at this shit. We in the fucking future right now, my nigga.
I made it full screen because I'm gonna watch this full screen, not full screen or whatever the fuck I said.
Don't this sound like something that should be on the Cyberpunk 2077 soundtrack?
Even from the very beginning.
Like from the shit that we've seen of the game, this looks like it fits right in with it. What are you doing, YouTube?
Yeah, that's
You trying to ruin our video?
That's straight YouTube, bro.
You trying to ruin our fucking video?
See, YouTube? Hold on.
We back.
No, fuck that. YouTube, that's your fucking problem, right? You got this shitty ass piece of fucking nothing, and you expect people to make real videos off of it, and your shit doesn't even fucking work. You take our videos down, you copyright strike us, you take our views, and you just leave us with pieces of shit. I don't know what you want us to do.
Are we trying to watch this man
We're
music
trying to
video?
watch a video. We are trying to fucking just
and enjoy the song
and just enjoy it, and you fuck it up.
Think about Cyberpunk 2077, because I've been wanting to play that game since it was supposed to come out in April, and then it was supposed to come out in September. Now it's supposed to come out in November. Hopefully,
So-
I mean, let's start this
So
shit
if
over
YouTube
again, man.
would fucking stop the shittery, we can.
Susan, then you appreciate the love we sent you the other night?
And you still fucking
You
with
doing this shit?
bitch.
Sent you some roses. And sent you some pink roses. I'm about to examine this fucking video. Look at that shit. Like some Space Odyssey. 2001 A Space Odyssey shit.
Yo, this shit right here, this is like the fucking Vampire Slayer or Blade, any one of them you may pick to your liking.
Blade.
This nigga
Fuck
is
that nigga Van Helsing.
in the fucking underworld, walked in the club, right? This ain't even the music that's playing in the club. This is what's playing in his fucking head. He ain't even got this. He done walked in there, threw open the doors, right? Niggas see him automatically. He just walking through. Niggas won't fuck with him. They not gonna touch him. Walk straight through to the boss. This music is playing in that scene where he just walking through all them motherfuckers on each side of him, looking at him. They strapped, but he like, y'all ain't about to do shit. He just walking, slow as hell. There you go.
Alright. Had some technical difficulties. So you just heard the song stop abruptly,
Yeah.
right? But that's GCM Audio, his track Expanse.
Link will be in the description.
Hell yeah. The link to the video. Let me get closer to the microphone. I'm way back here. Wearing these bright ass green headphones looking pure crazy. I know I have to be.
But any overall thoughts or anything to sum up the whole video today?
Oh man, good. I mean, I enjoyed this video. I
Yeah.
enjoyed doing it. You know why? Because nothing makes me happier than to take a big old steaming pile of shit on bad music.
Mm-hmm.
And then, after doing that, refreshing myself with good music. The only thing that needs to happen is the artists that we talking about on the independent side of things, they need to get the recognition that these whack-ass mainstream artists are getting.
Right. I also agree. My closing thoughts. Stop shooting bitches, of course. Bill Boy Ran, Tsunami Dave. Great fucking albums.
Yep.
GCM Audio. Great song, great video. Link will be in the description.
I'm still decoding that fucking video. I'm gonna figure out what it means.
And I'm done. So